Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. If you've not guessed by the title of this video, we are going to be attempting, keyword attempt, to do a 24-hour readathon. So this whole readathon will happen at Riley's house. I just needed to pop back home and get 2 books because if you watched my last video, you would know that I said these are readathon books. And obviously we're going to do a readathon, so I needed to pick up those 2 books now. I just want to point out that I will definitely be reading other books as well, priority wise, in this readathon, but I wanted to pick up Sally Rooney's Normal People and You Again by Layne because they're both under 300 pages. So I feel like in a readathon, books like that are really important because it gives you like a little focus and then you can move on to something new and you're not stuck in one book for too long. So I feel like if I'm reading for 24 hours and I hate the book that I'm reading, it's just going to be a struggle. And I feel like even if I hate this book, I know that it's going to be over within like a few hours. Obviously I am in the middle of quite a chunky book at the moment, so I don't even know how much of that I'm going to get finished, but I thought I'd pick these 2 up just in case. So now I've got my books, I'm going to head back to Riley's and I'm also going to head to my little local supermarket because I'm going to need energy drinks to keep me up and I'm going to need snacks to get me through this readathon because it's the only way it's going to happen. I'm back at Riley's now, just chilling in our room, and I thought I'd show you what I got from the shop because it's so underwhelming and I didn't get half as much as I actually wanted to get. So started off by picking up a little energy drink. I know nothing about energy drinks because I just don't drink them. So I just picked up a cherry boost. I have no idea if that's going to be good or not or what. And I did actually get upset because if you don't know, in the UK, if you sell an energy drink, basically it's illegal to sell anyone an energy drink under the age of 16. And I thought they were going to ID me because, you know, I look so young. Bear in mind I'm 20, so I don't need to be ID'd. And they didn't ID me. So they obviously think I look really old. So I was like, thanks. And I also got Riley a milkshake, which he will greatly appreciate. I've got plenty of books that I want to read during this video. I'm going to tell you now, I'm not even going to get through half of these, but I'm such a mood reader that I needed to have options. I was like, I need to bring options with me and then whatever one I feel sort of like in the mood for, I can just pick up when I want it. I'm currently 60 pages into Icebreaker at the moment by Hannah Grace. My worst thing is starting books. I feel like that is the hardest part for me. So I felt like if I go into this readathon with a book that I've already started, it would just be easier for me because I'm already established with the characters. I already know some of the story and I just think it would be better for me to start the readathon with stuff I already know. I'm gonna get started in a minute. It is 10:39 AM. I think I'm gonna start at 11. Just a little bit more than an hour and I just wanted to point out just very quickly, I'm not going to pause the timer in this video except if I fall asleep. I'm hoping I won't, but if I do, I'll pause it, and when I eat dinner I'll pause it because they're like the biggest chunks of me like not being able to read. But everything else, if I have like a little 2-minute break, I'm not going to pause it because otherwise I'm going to be here forever. We are an hour in and I managed to get quite a bit of reading done. I was on page 50 something when I started and now I'm on 118, so all good so far. I just read, I don't know if you saw in that clip of me like reading, I was like, and it was because I read the scene in the Uber in this book, and if you've read this book you'll know what I'm talking about. But it was when they were in the Uber with their friends and oh my god, you know, if you know you know. It is 20 to 1 in the afternoon and I've got some lunch. I'm just going to eat a Tesco meal deal, literally the quickest and easiest lunch in the entire world because it's already made for me, so I can carry on reading. It's been a little bit over 4 hours now and I'm actually halfway through Icebreaker, over halfway now, and I'm loving it. I'm on page 220 and that is chapter 25 and it's really, really good. then. It's a little bit later on now. I have around 16 hours left on the timer and I finished Icebreaker. I think I'm going to give it a 5-star, although I do always like reconsider my ratings a couple of hours later because I always tend to rate books really highly and then redo them. But I think for now this is a 5-star because I was hooked literally from start to finish. I think what I liked about it the most was the fact that it was on a topic that I've never really read before. So I've never read anything about hockey and I've never read anything about figure skating because a lot of the books that I've read in the past have just been like a little focus. As good as they are, they do tend to fall a little bit flat for me. But obviously because there was something like with a different focus the whole way through, I think it just kept me interested the whole entire time, which is probably why I'm loving this. And I'm very attached to these characters now and I'm kind of really sad that it's over. It's time for me to pick my next book now, and arguably the nighttime of a readathon is the hardest part because it's dark, everyone's asleep and you're the most tired. So I'm toying with the idea to start a book that I'm already involved in because I already know the characters, already know the whole part of this series, so I feel like it will be easier for me to read at night. However, I still have a couple of hours until nighttime fully starts because it's only 9 o'clock at the moment. So part of me is thinking, do I start Restore Me or do I start one of the shorter books that I was talking about earlier? Because I feel like if I finish this and then have to start this at like 5 AM, I'm just going to really struggle. But then it did take me like 8 hours to finish Icebreaker and this is a similar size, so maybe, I'm not sure. I went for Restore Me in the end because I just think it's going to be easier for me because it's getting late and I'm getting tired. I just think I'm familiar with these characters, I love these people, and it's just going to be an easier read for me because we've got quite a long time left. I just need something easy at the moment and I absolutely love the Shatter Me series at the moment, so that's what I'm going for. I'm in the bathroom, it's 1 AM and I have to whisper because everyone's either asleep or just in bed. I'm on page 200 of Restore Me, so I'm flying through it and I'm getting so tired. But I need to wipe my makeup off and get ready for bed, but I'm not sleeping. I do not plan on sleeping anytime soon. It is currently 3:06 AM and I'm weirdly energized right now. I'm on page 400 out of 430 of Restore Me. I've literally only got like this tiny little bit left and I was so tired and now I've just got like a random burst of motivation, but I think it's because I'm finishing a book, so maybe that'll give me like a boost. Restore Me and I don't know what I want to rate it yet because I feel like I'm so tired that I still need time to like process everything. That was incredible. Wasn't my favourite book of the series though. I definitely will say the last one was so much better, but I did still really enjoy this and it was a lot quicker than Icebreaker. I read it literally so much quicker. One thing I will say though is the thought of starting another book right now is terrifying me because I'm so tired. and part of me really just wants to give in and go to bed. Morning everyone, I say good morning. I haven't actually fallen asleep yet and I'm so tired, but we have got just less than 5 hours left on our 24-hour timer. It should finish around 2 p.m. I know I started this at 11 a.m, but where I've kept pausing the timer just to quickly eat and stuff like that, it's just taken another few hours. I finished Restore Me last night, obviously finished Icebreaker yesterday, and I'm currently reading. I picked up this, although I don't really know what's going on at the moment because I'm very early days into it, but I picked up You Again by Layne, and it's one of the really short books I was telling you about at the start of this video, and I'm 60 pages in right now. And I don't mind it so far. It's a little bit chaotic, which is good because it means that it is grabbing my attention. Although the main character keeps showing up late to things, and like there's nothing that annoys me more than people being late. I've never been late to anything in my entire life. I'm like, why are you late? So every time she's late, it does annoy me, but that is the only criticism I've got of it so far. It's more about the character and not the book. Yeah, I'm still chilling in my pajamas. I don't actually plan on getting dressed anytime soon because I've got the worst cramps today, and I've got a hot water bottle tucked in to my pajama bottoms right now, and I'm just gonna chill in bed and relax because I'm very tired and I have work really early tomorrow morning. Obviously I need to catch up on sleep, but I'm gonna do that later, and just hopefully I'll get this finished in the next 5 hours. Maybe I might even start a new one, I don't know yet. It all depends on how fast I read this. I can't lie, it's 1:30 and I am still in my pyjamas, but it is an hour until this readathon is over. I can't believe it, and I'm currently on page 224 out of 250 of You Again, and I have actually really enjoyed this book more than I thought. I'm not going to give my full details of it yet because obviously I'm not finished. I actually am really enjoying it so far, and obviously I am going to finish the next 30 pages within an hour. I'm going to see how much time I have left at the end, and then we will figure out what to do for the last half an hour. Guys, we've only got 40 minutes left, well 35 minutes now. I've just downloaded the next novella in the Shatter series on my Kindle because I just don't have time to start another big book right now, so that is what I've gone for. The full 24 hours and I managed to get 4 books done, and well 3 books and 1 novella, but I'm counting it as 4 because why not? I would have liked to have got 1 more small book done maybe, but the first 2 books that I read were quite big. They were both over 400 pages. The 800 something pages in one night alone is impressive, and then I obviously picked up these 2 early hours of this morning. I'm going to go a lot more into detail about the actual books and my opinions and ratings and stuff in my February wrap up, which probably would be uploaded by now because I think this is coming out the week after, so you would have already seen them, so it kind of defeats the object. But these are the books I read. So I started off by reading Icebreaker, and then that was really good, 5-star. Moved on to Restore Me. Wasn't my favourite book in the Shatter series, I will say, but still always really good. Then I read a little romance book. This was only 250 pages, so it really didn't take me very long, and it's You Again by Layne. And then I read another Shatter Me novella, which was Shadow Me, was it? I literally can't remember with all these me names. Obviously, if you watch my February wrap up, you're going to get more in-depth opinions, stuff about the book, lots of more information. So if you want like an sort of like review style video, definitely go and check that out if you haven't. And yeah, I just thought I'd give you a little mini wrap up of what I read just in the last 24 hours alone. I'm going to end this video here because I can imagine it's really long. I've literally been filming myself for over 24 hours now. So I'm going to shut up and let you guys go, and I hope you have a lovely sleep, because I certainly will be. If you did enjoy this video and you want to see more of me, then give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I'll definitely be doing more videos like this in the future, so I'm sort of excited, but I'm sort of not, because I haven't slept. But yeah, if you want to see more of me, hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in my next video. Love you guys lots. Bye.